Alright guys, so it's day 12. Let me catch you up. Let me catch you up on what happened yesterday. So, I made it to the Wesser Bald shelter at about 3. And I pulled in there, and there was one other person in there. He had passed me already on the trail that day. But I got there, and I believe I was a little hypothermic. I could not warm up. I drank some hot coffee. I really started to feel really ill, and which is why I didn't take any more videos. So I stripped off all my wet clothes, got into dry clothes, hopped in my sleeping bag, and even then for 2 hours I just sat there and shivered, and I just couldn't warm up. So what I ended up doing is just putting on some more clothes. And I have these adhesive body warmers, and I ended up putting one of those on. And then finally, probably about, I don't know, 8 o'clock last night, I finally started to get actually hot and start to sweat. So I think I kind of came around. But I didn't drink any water. I mean, well, I did, but just barely enough water yesterday. I didn't eat dinner. So I was in a bad place yesterday. Not quit the trail bad, but just a bad place. So that was probably the biggest, no, without a doubt, that was the biggest test I've had so far. Without a doubt. My motivation was at an all-time low yesterday. The guy sitting in the shelter with me, he's really having a tough time. He's struggling hard. He arranged to get picked up 4 miles from the shelter by a hostel, and I can't remember which one it is. I think it's Nantahala Lodges or something. So at the time last night, I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I got to get out of this weather. You know, I think I kind of scared myself, to be honest. So but this morning, I mean, I got fantastic sleep in the shelter last night. So this morning I woke up, I ate, drank some coffee, and started thinking a little clearer. I know what the problem was yesterday. I made some real big mistakes yesterday. So I didn't dress properly. And the problem was, it was absolutely pouring. Absolutely pouring, so there was no opportunity to stop and rearrange things without getting the contents of my pack soaked. So there was no place that was under cover. So I just kept saying, oh, you know, 3 more miles and I'll get to the shelter. You know, 1 more mile, I'll get to the shelter. I'll just suck it up. But by the time I got there, you know, I was extremely cold. So I will not make that mistake again. I am not making that mistake today. But I think I have changed my plans a little. I think I am going to stop at the NOC and take a Nero. Just because I need to get my clothes dried out. After today, I'm going to have a hard time. So, I mean, I'm wearing the same wet socks I wore yesterday. I'm wearing the same wet pants, but I did change my shirt. So, but all right. So that's kind of what happened yesterday. I'm going to press on. It's starting to rain again. We'll be back to you soon out here. All right, had to stop. Boy, I don't know if this comes out good on this camera, but oh my gosh, it's beautiful. What a view. I'm sure it'd be prettier if it was nice out, but those clouds just laying down in those valleys is amazing to me. Okay, we're gonna press on. All right, folks, I am at Cold Spring Shelter, which is about 5 miles from the shelter I stayed at last night. I'm just taking a break, drinking coffee because it's cold. This is not a nice shelter. I would only stay here in an emergency. It's a very old shelter. It's a log cabin type. So let's see if I can kind of show you around a little bit. So not much to it. That's what it's looking like outside. So just a crappy day. Crappy day. These are the days that try men's souls. So, but we'll bust out another 5. That's all I'm going to do today. I'll bust out 5 today. That'll get me to Wesser Bald shelter, and then I'm going to get in there pretty early, but I don't care. I don't think I want to be out in this any more than I have to. I don't want to walk another 5 miles past that to get to Rufus Morgan shelter, which I'm pretty sure is a nasty shelter, so I don't think I want to get there anyways. So what that'll do is that'll put me 6 miles into the NOC tomorrow. I'll get into the NOC. I want to hit the outfitter. I want to look at a merino wool t-shirt, long sleeve t-shirt to hike in. So I realized that I have a hole in my clothing system, so I want to take care of that. I'm going to eat at the restaurant, and then depending on how I feel, I may stay there the night. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to make any decisions when I'm miserable. So we'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow it's supposed to be sunny. Cold in the morning, but sunny. So I'm looking forward to some sunshine. At least, even if it's cool, at least it'll be dry. So I'm sliding down the trail today, and it's been difficult the last 2 days, and that's kind of the other reason I don't want to get in too close to the NOC, because it's a very long downhill, and I just feel like I'd be slipping and sliding the whole way down it. So I'm not gonna chance it. So I'm looking at myself. I look tired, but believe it or not, I got a great night's sleep last night. Probably the best since I've left home. Not just on the trail, but since I left my own bed. So this shelter life, as long as you've got the right people in it, is not that bad. So I have to rethink my policy here. As long as there's room, I'm staying in the shelter again tonight. I just want to stay dry. As long as it's a decent shelter. Okay, all right. Well, I'm going to drink my coffee and get back on the trail out here. Well, we got a lot of water moving today. So I'm sure that's usually a pretty small stream, but it's hauling butt now. This storm is, when it's all said and done, wraps up tonight, it's supposed to have dumped 4 inches of rain on us. So that's been fun. That's pretty cool. But needless to say, water hasn't been too much of an issue today. I'm going to try to stay with you here until we get to the other waterfall, if I don't kill myself. Wow, that's going to be interesting to get across. It won't be too bad. That's moving, boy. Yeah. All right, folks. I'll come back a little later. All right. Got to the top of Wesser Bald and got treated with a little bit of a view. That's beautiful. So, fire tower, I don't know if you can see it through the trees there, is over there. I don't think I'll climb that. I don't think I'll climb it just because my legs are worn out. But so, boy, it's a pretty view. Right in the middle of your screen looks like a river. Pretty big one. But that's beautiful. All right, gonna press on. Okay, folks. I have some apologies to make. I have not been filming much today. Not filming the stuff you guys want to see anyways. I made it to Wesser Bald shelter at about 2:30. Nice enough shelter. It's not bad. It's small, but it's certainly covered. It's nice. It's got a covered eating area. But I just wasn't ready to quit. Wasn't ready to stop for the day. So I went ahead and pushed on. And I am right now on my way down the mountain into the NOC. Let me tell you, there's parts of this trail down to the NOC that are death-defying, terrifying, exhilarating. I mean, just, it's everything all wrapped into one. If you have a fear of heights, whew, man, oh man, there's a couple spots that are going to get you. So, I wanted to film them, but, and I'm not afraid of heights, but I wanted to film them, but you just couldn't. There's no way. So, and I'm kind of on a time crunch. So, I want to get to the NOC by 5:30. So, because it starts to get, well, 5:30 or 6, because it starts to get dark about 6 down in these valleys. So, I want to get to the NOC in time, get checked in. I'm definitely staying. So, I know what everybody's saying. He's spending a lot of time in town, but you know what? After this last 2 days, I don't care. So, this has been miserable weather. Miserable. So, I don't have a dry stitch of clothing except my sleep clothes. So, I want to get them dried out because it's supposed to be cold tomorrow morning. So, my plan is to go ahead and spend the night, head out in the morning. Hold on a sec. Head out in the morning. From what I understand, the climb out of the NOC is one of the biggest that you'll have on the trail. So, I don't know how far I'll get tomorrow, and that's why I want to I don't want to dilly-dally tomorrow. So, I thought about staying at the shelter right before the NOC and then going in this morning, or tomorrow morning, and I don't know, spending the day. I don't know, but it's just not working out. So I'm just going to push on through, get to there tonight, spend the night, and then head out tomorrow. All right, well, I'm going to let you guys go. I will video once I get to the NOC. Out here. All right, so how cool is this? This is one of those saying, I'm just like a kid at Christmas. I am coming down to the NOC. You know, this is just one of those places that it's iconic on the trail. At least it has been for me and watching everybody's videos. So, I mean, I'm giddy as a schoolgirl coming down to all of this. So, it's freaking awesome. So, this is so cool. It's been a long day, but this makes it all worth it. Oh, got one more switchback. So, woof. Hold on, I gotta hurry, man. That wind is going, and I just heard a tree cracking. Holy crap. Sorry for shaking, but I don't know if you heard that, but something fell. Wow. So that's one of the reasons I want to be out of the woods tonight. The winds are supposed to gust up to 60 miles an hour. And when you've had as much rain as we've had, that's just a recipe for disaster. You know, what appears to be a perfectly good tree could uproot itself. All right, well, I'm going to go check in and see if I can't get a room. And I'll check back in with you later.